All right, hello. Um, I am Bethany Vargas. I am a regional trainer for Color Street, and this is our July regional meeting. I'm going to share my screen with y'all. Some of these things I'm going to click through because they're videos and it does take time for them to play, and I don't think we have any new stylists today. So a lot of the stuff is repeated from the other regional meetings. So if you have a question or you want me to email you the videos, just put it in the chat and I will get it to you. So why choose Color Street? Mr. Park is our founder and CEO. He really wants to make sure that all stylists have what they need in order to succeed, including such an amazing product, right? It addresses what women want in a nail color. So what do women want? They want appealing colors, long lasting, and fast and easy application. No mess, no fuss, get it over with, get it done. And our business opportunity is probably one of the best in any direct sales network marketing that I've seen. There's 10 different ways to earn. There's weekly rebates and monthly commissions, opportunity to earn free product. You can earn free nails, but you can also earn incentives just by promoting. You could have the luggage that you see pictured. There's trips, there's amazing jewelry. When you get higher up, sometimes even they do things throughout the year. We got to earn earrings and a necklace set, and that was pretty awesome. So all throughout the year, all throughout your business, you get opportunities like that. Did you know the average earnings for stylists holding 2 Facebook or live nail bars each week is $1,120 monthly? And that does not even include anything extra. That doesn't include if you have a team. That doesn't include if you hit even higher bonus commissions. That doesn't include any of that. That's just if you have a $400 nail bar average. Now, can you do that same kind of money pull if you just party out of your VIP group? Probably, but you got to be smart about it. Color Street Foundation. These are the upcoming foundations, and we are so excited to be partnering with a bunch of new groups for a bunch of new awareness things. But if you look at October, breast cancer awareness is coming back. So those of you that have been looking for those strips, they're probably not going to be the same, but I can't wait to see what they give us. But we have multiple sclerosis, we've got pregnancy and infant loss awareness, epilepsy, domestic violence. I really need that one in my life from previous relationships before I met my amazing husband. Autoimmune disease awareness and brain cancer awareness.
Hello, my name is Elaine Mizak.
My name's Amaya Mizak.
I am currently a senior stylist with Color Street. I'm making headway to become a team leader very soon. On January 1st of 2020, I found Color Street. I was looking for a creative outlet to make some changes in my life and my family's as well. I quickly realized how much we love the product and also how it could make a significant impact on my family and me. What started as an idea to include Amaya, who wanted to start working a part-time job, led Amaya right into being my trusty Color Street sidekick. We quickly hit jumpstart goals and bonuses. And guess what? We also started having fun with nail polish. We as a mom and daughter team have used our Color Street business to overcome the fear of judgment and connect with others to share our unique story. Color Street gives us a chance to be unique with our nails, heal, build friendships and confidence. Building confidence when you fear what people will think of you before they meet you is something most people struggle with. Truly a victory when Amaya and I realized we could gain confidence necessary to say, yes, this happened to my family and me, but it doesn't define who we are as people. Our Color Street business has helped us reconnect within our community to be more open to people and show them that we are doing well through our adversity. We sell Color Street. We found a fun, exciting way to creatively move forward in our lives and not stay stuck in the hard that we have been experiencing for the past few years.
I am Amaya, and yes, I am a burn survivor, and my story is inspiring. I cannot change the way I look or how you view me, but I can show you who I am if you give me a chance.
And that is how we shine bright with Color Street.
So if that's not moving, I don't know what is. They played that in our conference and I was like bawling my eyes out. So just know that everybody's journey starts with the business opportunity. So you can join to start your business. It's $129, but you get all these things in the kit, and pretty much every single person I know that's on my direct downline has had success, whether they want to be a hobbyist and just sell part-time, whether they want this to be their full-time job, whether they want to grow a team and become a leader and make some of the bigger bucks. I mean, it's all right there. And everybody's journey is different. Everybody's commission payout is different, but every single person will tell you it's worth it. So can you be a stylist? There's a ton of questions on here. The answer is yes. Every single person can be a stylist if you want it. That's it. If you want it. All right. So what is one goal that you plan to achieve by the end of the year? And you can say by the end of the Color Street year. So July is conference. So you can say by next July, by next conference, or you can say by, December or January, if you're talking about you want to get to Leader Summit, or if you have bigger goals and you're trying to get to Punta Cana, you can have a goal that works your way to that. What is one goal that you plan to achieve by the end of the year? Okay, one of my goals I plan to achieve by the end of the year is just to be stronger. I want to be stronger in my confidence. I want to be stronger in my goal planning in general. So I started a goal board. I also redid my why and my vision board, and we're going to talk about those things today. And, I really want to be stronger in all the little things that I do, whether it's in my family life, my friendships, or my business. So my goal literally is be stronger. And I know what that means to me, but if you need to be more specific, come up with something a little more specific. All right, if you are a new stylist and you're on the call, I want you to drop in the chat that you're new and let other people respond. Welcome, we're happy you're here. Okay, if you BQ'd last month, you need to give yourself a shout out. If you hit 500, 1,000, welcome to the Comma Club. 1,500, 2,000, 2,500. If you were a top PV stylist for June, give yourself the biggest high five ever. Okay, June was such a big month, and it's hard when you're working in the summer sometimes because you want to go relax, but you're still getting it done. So way to go. If you're already bonus qualified this month for July, I want you to shout yourself out. Whoop, whoop. Okay, if you are new, but you have been hitting your jump starts, or you hit your jump starts last month when you were new, I want you to shout yourself out. We can't stand. I wish we were in person. I'm sorry. And if you enrolled any new stylists, if you recruited and got someone to say yes to this awesome business, I want you to shout yourself out. Doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in the last 30 days. I want you to high five yourself too. All right, if you promoted at all, so if you promoted to a new senior stylist, if you promoted to team leader, if you promoted to director, if you promoted to senior director, executive director, senior executive director, or national executive, I want you to give yourself a shout out and a high five. Probably a pat on the back, maybe throw some glitter around, because all of those are amazing, amazing accomplishments. Any promotion should be recognized. You guys are rocking it out, and we are so, so proud of you. If you hit Circle of Excellence, that means you sold at least $1,000 and you enrolled 2 new stylists. I want you to say like, woo, party, because you too are setting the example, leading the pack, and you're probably getting your bracelet and your little charm, and this is still going, so you can still keep this up. This could be your goal right here. All right, so let's get into our monthly training. If you are in my group or you're watching from the Color Me Brilliant page, I will be attaching the notes page as a file when we're done. That way you can fill out what we're talking about. I'm just going to kind of go through it, and then you can process and write down all of your stuff after the fact, because I do want you to take your time and really get into the nitty gritty of all these things. All right, so we are planning to end our Color Street year strong. All right, today you will identify your why, your 2020 year-end Color Street goals, tasks to accomplish your goals, time needed to accomplish your goals, and tools to use from Shine Bright at Home. If you have not already been in the app to look at the conference training, you need to do that as well. Like, oh my gosh, mind blowing. All right, so why is it important to plan your year end strong? If you have your goals in mind and you actually write them down, okay, that first 6 months or that first little jump is what is going to keep you consistent, and it's what's going to keep you motivated. Okay, when you set goals for right now, you're making sure that your future, okay, so the bigger goals, the bigger things maybe that you put on your vision board can come into reality. All right, you're not just sitting around waiting for things to happen to you. You're ready for fall launch. You're ready for Halloween sets. You're ready to tackle anything else COVID has to throw at us, right? You have a plan, which means that even if you mess up, even if there's a bump, even if there's a challenge, you can get right back on your plan and you know exactly how to tackle it. All right, so you've got to find your Color Street why. You've got to dig deep. It can't just be, I want more money. Want more money for what? It can't just be, I want more money for a new car. Why do you need a new car? If you can keep asking why, I say keep digging. So what really excites you? What keeps you up at night? What matters most to you? What would you do if money, time, and resources weren't an issue? This is my biggest thing right here. What would you do with an extra $1,000 per month? I'll tell you right now, money is not my object right now, but I need to do the things that scare me. So what would I do if fear wasn't in the way is one of my questions. If I could write the story, what would Color Street provide for me and my family? So this is why I'm saying I don't want you to answer all these questions right now. Okay, I want you to really go through each of these and think about it. What lights your soul on fire? What kind of passion do you have? My why before this summer was really, how can I keep my family afloat? Because my husband was stationed in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm here in Goldsboro, North Carolina. And I had to figure out, how are we going to stay afloat? How is our family going to stay in the black? That was my why. That kept me going. Was it money related? Yes. Did I have a reason? Yes. Okay. It was a big why. I've got to bring my husband home, and we've got to stay out of debt that whole time. But now he's home. So I have a new why, or I had to figure out a new why. So on my, I filled out a goal sheet. I filled out a questionnaire just like this. And I figured out my new why is really crazy to me because I hadn't really thought about it before, but I want to start a nonprofit, and I need money to kind of figure out how to get all that done and get some advertising out there. I really have no idea what I'm doing, and it terrifies me. And I want some sort of audio video to go with that. like a podcast or something like that. Don't know how to do that either. Scares the crap out of me. But I want to reach more people. I feel like I have so much more to give, and I love teaching and learning and leading, and I've got to do something with it. I can't just sit on the sidelines anymore. And I am a teacher. I teach 8th grade, but I want to push past that. I don't want that to be the only thing that I do for kids or teens, and I don't want it to be the only thing that I do for myself. So again, I've had to reevaluate my why, and I had to use these questions. I don't want you to just answer them quick. I want you to dig down deep. I want you to find the thing that's beneath the thing. I want you to find the thing that is deeper than anything you have gone through or thought about before. All right, so now if you've got your why in your head, okay, say you've finally figured it out, you've worked it out on the worksheet, you've come up with some ideas, okay, now you can actually create your goals, okay? And based on my why, my new why, I did create my new vision board, and there are other things on there, okay? But I created big goals, and then I broke it down into my goal board for my tasks, okay? So my Color Street year-end goals, business-related goals, I want to increase my income, okay? That way I can put some in savings, some in checking, some towards my why, right? I want to hit senior executive, and that's really so that I can go to home office and bring home amazing things for my team. And I want to make sure that I'm encouraging my team and teaching my team and leading by example with my team so that we can hit some amazing group volume achievement. I'm pushing for 10 million of group volume, not cap group volume, but group volume like lifetime. We are at like 8.8, so getting closer. I do want to attend conference again. I do want to attend Destination Color Punta Cana. But again, you have to know if you have all these goals that are on this list, you're going to have tasks of how you're going to get there. What are you going to do? Okay. What kind of income producing activities are you going to have? What kind of tasks are you going to fulfill for leadership? Because it's not just about the rank. It's about, are you doing personal development to make yourself stronger? Are you doing the things that you're supposed to be doing consistently to make sure that you are a good example? Leadership rank is way more than a title. And no matter if you hit that title or not, there are tasks that you're going to have to complete. For PV or GV achievement, you've got to make sure that you have tasks for that. So the longer your list is for your Color Street goals, just know that there's going to be extra bullet points under there. So you do need to think about your time frame, your timeline, your other duties in your life that you might have to consider what stays on the list, what doesn't stay off the list. I'm not saying don't put goals on there and not have a vision. I'm just saying make sure that it's doable, make sure that it's feasible. That way you don't scare yourself to the point where you don't do any of them, because that is something that happens, right? We get burnt out from our own wanting and adding to lists. All right, so now once you have your goals, like I said, what action is needed to achieve the goal each month? Okay, the timeline, the personal volume to get there, the enrolling needed to get there, nail bars needed to get there. Okay, so on the worksheet, okay, there are things that it tells you to do. So it asks you tasks needed for that goal specifically. So it'll say goal, timeline, PV, GV, enrolling, and nail bars. And then it says tasks needed each week. This paper right here, I might print like 6 of these or 4 of these, however many goals you have. I would have this sheet for each goal so that you're tracking it, or just make it on a Google Doc, or just make it in your journal, wherever you're gonna see it and remember it and write on it. That's where I would put that. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna go quick through this slide because I want you to make sure that you're doing this on your own time and having time to break it down. But I would be specific on the exact numbers needed to achieve your goals. So if you're not a math person, I'm not a math person, I might actually have to reach out to someone and be like, okay, I have no idea how to figure out like how many sets I need to sell to get to that PV. Because sometimes my brain works better like that. Like, oh, okay, I need to sell 4 party packs to get to this number or whatever it is. So I would make sure that you are getting your specific numbers and make sure you're getting the specific tasks down for you to know what you've got to do. The more you break it down and the more you know exactly where you have to be in order to get there, I think that's the way you got to go. All right, so when you look on the worksheet, it's going to ask these questions, okay? How many contacts or prospects do you need to make? Okay, because if we're saying I need to, or my goal is, what is my goal? My goal is to have a larger team, okay? I need to be approaching people about the business opportunity, right? I need to know not only how many people do I need to enroll, but I've got to be able to go for the no. I've got to be able to say, I'm going to approach 10 people every month. That's a lot, but I need to get that out there. So maybe every time maybe one of my tasks is every time someone buys for my personal inventory, I'm going to slide that opportunity brochure in there with a sticky note that says, you just bought your 20th set from me. You could be a business owner. That's it. I'm not saying anything to them personally, like you need to sign up right now. I'm just saying the opportunity is there. They already have enough sets like there would be in the kit. Maybe you should think about it. And here's a visual, a nice little pamphlet that's laminated and everything for you to see if that's a good opportunity for you. How many follow-ups per week to make? We follow the 2-2-2 plan. I like 3-3-3 because sometimes 2 days a little quick, especially right now with everything. You know, make sure you follow up with someone 2 days after you talk to them the first time or 2 days after they make a purchase. And then make sure you follow up again in weeks, and then make sure you follow up again in months. And these should be personal follow-ups. This should not be a mass email. This should not be a mass shout out. This should not be a mass message thread. This should be personal. How many social media posts each day should I make to reach that goal? So one of my goals is more tutorials, more branded material, authentic personal connections on social media. I feel like for that, I need to be posting at least 3 times a day. Okay. 1 short, 1 medium, 1 long, 2 short, 1 long. However it needs to be, I need to be showing my life. I need to be showing how I do this as a leader, even if I don't say that, okay? And I need to be showing something about the product, even if I'm not selling them the product on my personal page. So I could show just a nail fee. I could show a picture of the sets that I'm gonna apply next. I could show the application video that I posted to YouTube. I could show any of those things would count as a post. And again, I'm showing my business without telling my business. How many bookings per week to secure? Okay, my upline challenged us to 8 for the month, and that has been working great for me. 1 or 2 are duds, the rest are working well. So I don't feel like I'm losing out on money, and I started a connection with each of those girls who wanted to be a hostess. How many enrolling conversations per week? So again, if someone likes a post of yours that talks about you as a business person, or you taking nails to the post office, or maybe they just reach out to you and say, you know, what is going on? How are you making this money? Like, tell me more. Reach out back to that person and really connect with them, really have that conversation. But you need to know all of these things to reach your goals. You need to know what you're supposed to be doing. So it's telling you these are things that need to happen, but you've got to decide what each thing is in a number for you. How many, how many, how many, how many, how many. Okay. And is your color 10 completed for the week? If you don't know what color 10 is, there is a great video in our app. There is it's in the, what is that called? Road to Success booklet that came in your kit. It's also just called that. I think it might just be in the Road to Success in your VO, in your back office. Okay, and the conference training app modules. So we have the regular training, okay, but now if you go in, let me open it up so y'all can see. Okay, when you open the Color Street app, if mine wants to load, of course it doesn't want to load right now. Maybe I should like sing to it. Okay, if you go in training, okay, this is how it was before, right? This is what it looked like before. But now if you go all the way to the bottom right here, it says conference training, and you click that, and it has all the things that were talked about in conference, and you can watch videos, you can fill out worksheets. You can even save the worksheet. If you have an iPhone, you can save the worksheet to your files and open it on your iPad or on your Mac. I don't know how it works from a Samsung or an Android, but it does have an option to share the worksheet. Okay, so if you click visit, you can save this link right here. You can save that link onto your notes or onto something on Google, like a Google Doc, and then you can open it from your computer, and then you can download it and print it. So if you're someone that can't handle having it on the screen and filling it out on your computer, easy peasy, save it, download it, print it. So like that was the tracker. I just had mine. Y'all, I'm a mess. Oh, here it is. Okay, that was the Punta Cana tracker. So I saved it, printed it. I think it's now posted also in VO, but not everything in the app is posted in VO, and it's definitely not under the same thing. So if that's what you need to do is save it from the app and then go to it. But there's a video and then there's a worksheet, or there's a worksheet and then a video, and they all connect, and they all are based off of things that they talked about in conference, and they are awesome. I've already done like all of them. Okay. So using the worksheet, you're going to identify your specific tasks and your specific goals, or your specific things that you need to achieve your specific goals. All right, time needed. From your task, what time is necessary each week to support achieving your goal? How many hours per category do you need to keep you on track to your goals? So this is on the very last page of the worksheet. Oops, sorry. Okay, so the very last page of the worksheet. And again, if you need to print multiple of these and multiple of these, that's fine. Whatever, however many goals you have, I would make sure that I am printing that. All right, so you're going to identify the time. I always say if you want the money of a CEO, you've got to do the work to get there, and you got to put in the time to get there. Think about it as like a lawyer. Lawyers get paid by the hour. We get paid by the income producing activities we do, based on, are we trying to sell? Are we trying to get enrollees? Are we trying to build up the team that we already have? Okay, all those things, the time that you spend, you want to make sure that you're spending time on the right things. So having goals, make sure that you are keeping track of what you want and how you're getting there. All right, so 3 categories for planning and learning based on the tools from Shine Bright at Home. So you got to have strategy, you've got to have the product, and you've got to have tools. And thank goodness they give us all of these. They didn't at the very beginning, but here we are. So now we have them. All right, so strategy, specific achievements that are necessary to break down the right numbers, time, and tasks to achieve the goal. So if you're working for the holiday hustle, okay, it's broken down. It's giving you a thing, it's giving you a time, and it's giving you numbers and tasks, right? You've got to sell this much money in order to get these 10 sets. Even though we don't know what they are, we want them, okay? So that's the holiday hustle. If you're working for Punta Cana, okay, they're giving you this sheet so that you can track and see how much time it's going to take and know. Like they broke it down by month for us. They even give us at the bottom, to earn at least 12 PV points, you need to sell 6,000 PV. If you want to earn at least 4 enrollment points, you've got to enroll 4 BQ stylists. Like they break it down for us and it's amazing. Strategy. Okay, and they tell us where this stuff is. So Conference and Leader Summit is under Set Your Sights on Leadership and Attracting New Stylists in the app conference training modules. If you want to take a picture of this, take a picture of this. I can't see y'all, so I have no idea what's happening. Okay, oops, sorry. Circle of Excellence and BQ Incentive, if you need the stats on that or the numbers on that, partnering with new stylists through Jumpstart and Build Your Business with Consistency app conference training modules. All right, so tools to use. Now we're on product. So how can we get all of our customers really excited about the product? How can you use product to get people to enroll, right? So we have the fall collection coming. Okay, so you can look at how to nail your fall launch and managing a thriving VIP group in the app conference training modules. Again, that's what I did this morning for my business development. Like I watched all of that and filled out the stuff, and I'm already making graphics that have nothing to do with the nails on them, just like getting ready for fall. Like I'm ready. Not really. I love summer, but I'm ready. And managing a thriving VIP group, I added that to my goal board. So based on that, I added some things on there. Foundation, how to expand your network using foundation causes. Okay, how can you find people that connect with these things? Join some mom groups, join some groups that have to deal with the foundations. Can you sell in those groups? But if you are passionate about that foundation and people see you're passionate about that cause, they're going to start up a personal conversation with you, invite them to your VIP group. Okay, build a better connection with them in your VIP group before you actually sell to them. Maybe they just want to join just from that, just because they know that you're doing foundation cause strips with Color Street. You never know. If you don't have these buttons, okay, you can pin it to your bag. These are my extras. I have 2 more sets of those. Pin it to your bag, pin it to your shirt if you're doing an event once you're allowed in your state. Have people ask if they don't know because you're not showing your product. How are they going to ask? All right, tools. From supporting your goals and your why to building your strategy with numbers and right behaviors to planning product launches, let's look at the tools necessary to support your learning and growth. I'm so excited about this, y'all. Leadership Development Series. How can we get all the people that we enroll to want and understand leadership? Okay, it's so hard for you to all of a sudden, you're a senior stylist and then you're supposed to be teaching and doing stuff. But if you're brand new, how do you do that? How do you know what to tell them? What does it look like when you get to be a leader? What happens when you hit team leader? What does this mean that I have to move people and place people and everything's happening? Guess what? They're doing it. They're helping us teach our stylists how to become better leaders and how to really foster that community within your teams from the bottom up. Okay, how to grow a strong, balanced, successful business. I'm so excited. Okay, and the Color Street app. Learn and earn rewards. Rewards will start up again when we have enough inventory, but you're still earning points. It's still going to track that. So don't not do it because you can't add things to your cart. Okay, it's still tracking. You're still learning. You're still growing. That's more important than any reward you can get, but the rewards will come when they have inventory again. But let's go ahead and start doing the conference app modules and the worksheets that go with it to support your next steps. They're giving us the tools that we can use across the company. And this is phenomenal, okay? This is all basing off of these regional trainings that they're doing to make sure that we're all one team under Color Street. And I'm just so stoked. I'm so stoked that we're getting something that's uniform and helpful and just something that's going to invigorate our businesses from within. All right, so take action. You have homework. Complete your year-end Color Street plan within the next week. Share your goals with your upline family and team. Share your goals on your social media, okay? I've been sharing my vision board. I've been sharing my goal board. I'm doing we did a goal sheet. Sorry. We did a goal sheet with our team. Okay. Share your goals. The more you're sharing your goals, the more other people are like, ooh, that's a good goal. Ooh, I want to work towards that. Ooh, that's a great system she has. I might be able to use that, because everybody's different and everybody's system is a little bit different. And sometimes you need to find something new that works for you and is a little bit more streamlined and not all over the place. I'm always all over the place. So having something that I found that works for me may work for someone else. So the more you share, sharing is caring. Ask for supports needed to achieve your goal. Don't be afraid to ask. Step out of your comfort zone. Say, holy crap, I don't know how to do this. And can you help me? Or do you have ideas? Or can you give me just some encouragement? I just need a high five, pat on the back, high five to the face if I'm doing it wrong, or need some more guidance. Ask for help. So here's to you and your Color Street success. I really hope that you can end this 2020 year off on a high note and say, I don't care that the pandemic slowed us down. I don't care that I didn't get to use my agenda for what I wanted to use it for. You know, that fancy new planner you got. Make it have another use. Make it all about this business. Make it all about success and what that looks like to you, because we are ready to shine bright. We are ready to soar. And I'm so excited for all the things that are coming to us, y'all. And I hope you are too. All right, so news and updates. If you do not know about some of these things that are going on, make sure you're aware. Make sure you're checking in the app. They're all there, I promise, in the app under stylist incentives. Yeah. And then the new tech tip is that you can make sure that you find people under reports in the VO, custom reports. Okay, so you can check their status. You can see if their credit card was declined, and that's why they're not showing on your graphical tree. And then you can reach out to them to fix that. All they have to do is send a ticket through support.colorstreet.com, and they'll send them an email back on how to resolve the issue. And then once their credit card is back up and running for the eSuite fee, then guess what? They'll be back on your graphical tree. Okay, we have awesome swag items in the swag store. Don't miss out on those. And stay connected. New stylist training is tomorrow. So the new stylist training is every Wednesday with corporate, and it's awesome. You can catch the recording, but if you do it live, you can ask questions. So if you're new, you definitely need that. And if you missed the Tuesday training call today, it was awesome. You can also find that recording later when it's posted. All right, do something today your future self will thank you for. Make a goal board, fill out your goal sheet, figure out the tasks that you need to get there, and get ready to rock your business. All All right. I hope that this helped some of y'all, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. Bye.